Welcome to week 5 of Vision 2020. In this session, Pastor Dave talks about crazy generosity, and he is going to give us several suggestions of how to get the most out of our generosity. Being generous is one of the hardest things to do. Before you meet with your group, reflect and think back on a couple of ways you have been generous and God has blessed you for it. Use these stories to encourage your group. By sharing your stories and being vulnerable, you will encourage your group to take the same steps of generosity. And if you haven't had the opportunity to step out with generosity, that's okay to share too. And just share with your group what you are excited to see God will do in your life and what your plans for the future are.
Continue to grow together and remember how important socializing is. Not many people will feel comfortable opening up to people they don't already know. An easy way to become better friends is to share a meal together before each group meeting. Simply volunteer and ask if anyone else wants to volunteer to have a meal before a group or to have a hangout together. And most importantly, remember to have fun.
Remember, generosity and especially finances is a very sore subject for a lot of people to talk about. So make sure you're empathetic, sensitive, and lead by being a great listener. Also remember to make sure to be gracious with one another so that way discussion can be open and honest. And if it's needed, go back to the small group guideline that you learned about earlier in the study and make sure that everyone is abiding by them. You may be doing well in this area, but it's still a good idea to review them from time to time anyway.
This week, as we talked about crazy generosity, it's a great opportunity for you to use what we learned from the study. Remember, there's no reason for you to share the amount that you give, but we encourage you to share the reason why you give and how you are excited to see how God is going to use your gift.
On behalf of Pastor Dave and the rest of us here at Capitol, thank you for hosting a group. Your faithfulness is making a difference in the lives of the people in your group, and we can't wait to see you for the final week next week.